Welcome to the Cantina of Comics.
Well, it's February and love is in the air, so we're going to show you a drink that you will fall in love with.
And we're going to show you a new Star Wars limited series comic book and play for the very first time Spaced Out Theater. Hello and welcome to the Cantina of Comics. I'm Matt.
And I'm Kristi.
Oh, and love is in the air, and it's time to and it's time to make a drink that you're gonna fall in love with. What are we making today?
We're making the Sticky Wicket.
The Sticky Wicket. Oh, look, there's a little Wicket right here. Let's see if you'll fit on top of there. There we go.
Oh my gosh, that's cool.
All right.
Okay, so we start with, it says specifically 5 raspberries.
5
Do you
raspberries.
think I obeyed the instructions?
No.
No. Why would
So
I do
there's
that?
6 in there, right?
Yeah, there's like 6 or 7.
Okay.
So you're going to put it in the bottom of your
Shaker.
tumbler
Okay.
and
Muddle up the raspberries.
muddle them up, and then you're going to add 1.5 ounces of vodka.
Okay.
This
Nice.
is 3 Olives brand, which is the favorite brand of Kylie's mom, Stephanie.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So 1.
Boy, that seems like a very generous one.
Well, it's taller than our normal.
It's a tall boy.
There you go.
Okay, so we start with the vodka.
And then we do 3/4 of an ounce of blood orange liqueur, and it is really yummy.
Really?
Yes.
Pretty strong, so that's why there's not as much, right?
Probably.
Okay.
And of course, this doesn't say on the side 3/4 of an ounce, so
Of course.
I'm eyeing it.
Eyeball.
Right. Okay, we have 1.5 ounces of fresh squeezed orange juice.
Okay.
And this is extra just in case we need it.
Okay.
And then a splash of lemon. I don't
Splash?
really know how much a splash is, so I'm gonna go
Splash.
like that.
Okay.
And then you shake this all, and a little bit of stevia.
Okay. So just a little splash of that too.
Splash of stevia.
Okay.
And then you shake this all up.
Do you put ice in there and shake
No,
it? Or?
you're supposed to pour it over ice.
Okay.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
I know, it's unusual from our regular.
And I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but look at these awesome new mugs we got from my sister Sherry. They have Grogu and butterflies and one-eyed frogs on them. So if, as Grogu learns to lift the frogs up in the air.
Last episode of
Yeah.
Boba Fett. Okay, so we're gonna split this between us.
Okay.
And then we pour the Sprite over it. So do you know why we don't pour the Sprite in it first?
Why do not we pour first into glass from Sprite? Because I learned English all over again.
Because it will explode, as Ricardo would say.
Really?
Oh yes, I tried it once. It was not fabulous.
So when you pour the liqueur mix into Sprite,
No.
No.
When you pour Sprite into the tumbler and shake it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you meant pour it into here
No,
first.
no,
Okay.
sorry.
Yeah. Don't shake the Sprite.
Don't shake the Sprite.
Okay. And then you fill the rest of the way.
This is 3 ounces, so we'll just do. I'm eyeing
It
it.
calls for 6 ounces.
Because we're dividing it between 2. 3.
Oh.
6 divided by
Okay.
2 is 3.
And apparently, along with English, I'm learning how to do math as well.
And physics. Okay, then we're going to
physics.
stir it slightly.
Slightly stir.
Because, again, we don't want to have the whole reaction.
Okay.
I sliced our maraschino cherries
Okay.
so that we could stick them on the side.
Oh, it's a garnish. Look at that. That's adorbs.
Isn't it totes adorbs?
Oh, it's adorbs.
All right.
Okay, so this is the Sticky Wicket. And
I'm going to stick your Wicket.
there we go.
We knew that was coming, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Okay, so I know we're not going to get the clink because these are kind of plastic, but okay, we'll take it. You can also garnish with lemon wedges.
And raspberries, which I think you could put frozen raspberries in with the ice, which would be pretty tasty.
All right, well, happy Valentine's Day.
You gonna try it?
Oh, yeah. But I might poke myself in the eyeball with this. So
oh, my gosh.
Yeah?
That's good.
Solid?
Solid. Liquid.
Liquid. Oh, wow. It's got a lot of different tastes going on. I can actually taste the sugar.
You really can?
I really can. It's interesting.
I think it's the blood orange that you're tasting.
Well, it could be that too, or the orange juice, or the vodka, or the blood orange liqueur.
That is really good, you
That's
guys.
kind of like almost a refreshing drink.
Yeah. It could sit out during the summertime.
During the summertime, yeah,
Roast
not in
some hot
February.
dogs.
Yeah,
That's
and have this
good.
by the old campfire.
I like it.
Or if you stoke up a nice fire in the fireplace, this might go well with it
Very
too.
good.
So kind of a very good cold drink.
Tasty.
Okay, all right, success.
Yeah.
A plus.
A plus?
A plus, all right. Well, that's how you make a sticky wicket. Coming up, we've got an issue that kind of, okay, you know how we went to Batuu in
I
Galaxy's
do
Edge?
remember that, yes.
Well, a few years ago, they based a comic book line on Batuu in Galaxy's Edge.
Okay.
Well, now that they have the Galactic Starliner starting up in Disney World, Florida, guess what? They made a comic book series about it, and we'll show you that next, and we'll play Spaced Out Theater! Welcome back to the Cantina of Comics. Today we're checking out one issue, and that is the Halcyon Legacy Part 1, The Storm on the Horizon. This issue was written by Ethan Sachs with art by Will Sliney and colors by Rochelle Rosenberg. We start off this issue with two families who are being transported by a pod to the Starliner, the Halcyon Star Cruiser. The time frame for this is during the sequel trilogy, as one of the guests references a First Order attack. As they dock with the Starliner, a logistic droid welcomes Shore Corman and his granddaughter Simina to the ship, and then references an adventure that Shore had aboard the Halcyon when he was a child. We're then transported back to the prequel era as Anakin Skywalker is dueling Asajj Ventress as Padme protects a young Shore. Jumping back to the present, an alarm goes off as a pirate ship jumps in front of the Halcyon, a pirate ship that is captained by dun 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 Crimson Jack. This is the first canon appearance of the red-bearded pirate who first appeared in issue 7 of the Marvel Star Wars run back in 1977. The droid D309 then tells the tale of how the Halcyon was attacked by the Nihil during the High Republic era and how Jedi Master Nib Assek and Padawan Burryaga had to defend the ship and her passengers. And now here are my quick takes on issue number 1 of the Halcyon Legacy. It's interesting how we're getting an anthology limited series based on the Disney experience, much like Galaxy's Edge limited series that came out in 2019. And yes, there's even a one-page ad for the two-night adventure aboard the Galactic Star Cruiser at Walt Disney World in Florida. And there is a misspelling of the Starliner's name on page 3, as the droid calls it the Halicon instead of the Halcyon. So what did you think of issue number 1 of the Halcyon Legacy? Let us know by going to utini.com/discord and then clicking on SW Comics. And for all things Star Wars comics, you can check out the Cosmic Force podcast every Wednesday night. Just go to youtube.com/utini.
Speaking of someone who maybe took too many breaks, it could be said, let's talk about the legacy of Han Solo.
Very good, very good.
Hey, Maz. Thank you.
Where's my boyfriend?
Where's my boyfriend? Yes. I did, however, find a full-page image of a Rancor drawn by Cam Kennedy. All right, here we go. Impadajoyo Spray, and just to prove to you that I'm not making this up, see if I can get it up close enough to the camera. You see him there, looking in his Bali self.
It's like if Buzz Lightyear met BB-8 in Jedi form. That's like what that looks like.
That's nice, yeah.
Expensive. And then omnibuses, because they only print these once. So I got technically I
gonna
have
flex,
the
huh?
I got the entire KOTOR series in collected. It's just in a hardback.
And
it's-
autograph.
yeah, it's
right?
I was
also
gonna say,
signed by
show-
John Jackson
flex.
Miller. So
If you're gonna flex completely and show off the autograph too.
And welcome back to the Cantina of Comics. We're going to try something new here.
I'm
This is what we
excited.
like to call Spaced Out Theater. This is where we take a scene from one of the Star Wars movies,
Yep.
or it could be from Rebels, or from the Clone Wars, one of the TV
The Book of
shows,
Boba Fett.
or the Book of Boba Fett, and we're going to act out the scene.
All right.
Now, Kristi will be reading in her normal voice,
Because I'm not good with.
and then I will be doing a different
Okay,
voice
I'm excited.
for each of these. And for this one, I have chosen that of the great puppet Muppet, Kermit the Frog. So, the scene that we have chosen is from Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope, the scene where Princess Leia is brought in front of Governor Tarkin aboard the Death Star right before he blows up her planet.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Okay.
All right, and you lead off the scene.
Governor Tarkin, I should have expected to find you holding Vader's leash. I recognized your foul stench when I was brought on board.
Charming to the last. You don't know how hard I found it signing the order to terminate your life.
I'm surprised you had the courage, to take the responsibility yourself.
Princess Leia, before your execution, I'd like you to be a guest at my ceremony that will make this battle station operational. No star system will dare oppose the Emperor now.
The more you tighten your grip, Tarkin, the more star systems will slip through your fingers.
Not after we demonstrate the power of the station. In a way, you've determined the choice of the planet that will be destroyed first. Since you are reluctant to provide us with the location of the rebel base, I've chosen to test this station's destructive power on your home planet of Alderaan.
No! Alderaan is peaceful. We have no weapons. You can't possibly.
Would you prefer another target, a military target? Then name the system.
Tarkin. Oh. Tarkin waves his.
Waves menacingly towards Leia. I grow tired of asking this, so this will be the last time. Where is the rebel base?
Leia overhears an intercom voice announcing the approach to Alderaan. Is that supposed to be Tatooine?
Dantooine.
Don. Oh, hold on. This is really distracting. See if I'm not. Sorry. I'm gonna start again with this.
Okay.
Dantooine. They're on Dantooine.
There! You see, Lord Vader? She can be reasonable. Continue with the operation. You may fire when ready.
What?
You're far too trusting. Dantooine is too remote to make an effective demonstration, but don't worry, we'll deal with your rebel friends soon enough.
No!
End scene.
That was
Okay.
fun. I enjoyed that.
I'm just seeing Kermit the Frog as Tarkin. Fire when ready! Yay!
You should totally make a Kermit the Frog with his Tarkin's outfit on, and have it be dancing across the bottom of our screen while we're.
That would take a lot of work.
Yeah.
That would take a lot
That
of
would be
work.
fun. You'd be proud of the product. That we've done.
Yes, a lot of work, a lot of time that I don't have right now.
Well,
It's not easy being evil or green.
or green.
All right, so there you go, your first episode of Spaced Out Theater after tasting this delicious sticky Wicket.
Yep, it is delightful.
Well,
I
if you
really
have,
like that blood
yeah, no,
orange.
it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. So if you have a suggestion for a drink you'd like us to make, something to try out, something you've come across, or if you've tried making one of our drinks, let us know how it turned out in the comment section below. And of course, be sure to like, share, and subscribe this video, and check out all the videos at youtube.com/utini. So until next time, we want you to keep on reading, keep on drinking, and keep on budding.
Practically clinks better than our regular.
Yeah, it almost does. Until next time.
Happy Valentine's Day.